Revolution. Oh. I'm going to just start a new game. Same settings. Oh. Basically, I had a little bit of a bug where every time the thing happened, I'd kind of lose it. The game would crash. There we go. Sorry, my brain's not working very well. So, yep, just going to restart.
Today, there is a mood of jubilation as
so I'm just going to quickly power through.
Excellency, it's time for us to form the government.
Alright, so we'll have the Google Cunning Guys finance. Oh, it can't be finance. Development. Maverick is finance. And the Mystery Fence, there we go.
Know that every 12 months, Excellency, while you get settled in your new office, most action by constructing a new road, oil will automatically be transported from the refinery to the power plant, and electricity can be restored to Basenji. Building roads costs 1 action point per month and treasury funds. Ensure both the power plant and the oil refinery are connected to the same road network.
So, have I messed that up?
Note that it is possible to both upgrade and bulldoze roads. Click on any road segment, including the one you just built, and select. Manipulating the camera should be straightforward. In addition to moving the cursor, you can use the WAS. You can also rotate. Finally, we must start to produce our own food and not rely on the UN. Constructing agricultural fields Agricultural fields can only be placed on green terrain. From the right sidebar, click Construction. From there, choose the agricultural field. We will need to ensure that there is a working... I should remind you, Excellency, that we'll need a road connection between these fields and our cities. We can build it over time, Basenji's city. As food supply increases, you can... For now, though, I think we can weather it. Click on a UN camp and dismantle it now.
Oh, well, it's nothing to do.
We could spend funds. Alternatively, we could address the health crisis currently facing the province of Sabah. Constructing a regional hospital adjacent to a city. The choice is yours. Future-proof your economy and construct another agricultural field, or build a regional hospital adjacent to a city somewhere in the province of Sabah to care for our wounded.
That might be a bit weird. Maybe we're getting a bit quick for it. Alright, they've released a patch, so maybe I'm not supposed to be building on in Sabah, Let's try the agricultural field. There we go, we'll do the agricultural field now.
Well done, Excellency. Thank you for putting your faith in me. For now, it is prudent to spread your buildings out between your Excellency. Our economy is a lot of things outside. We may need to consider a few temporary provincial funding cuts until we get our economy jump-started. I'll leave it to you to decide where, but ultimately, I propose you cut just enough. Because we have a Minister of Finance, we also have the option of very good. I've got some more ideas. Excellency, we have used up all our actions for this month. Let us recon. Good morning, Excellency.
Excellency, Sabria, apologies for the interruption. Our military is in a state of disrepair,
so
and I must insist we address that sooner rather than later. Construct an army base, Excellency. This will be where all our military units are produced.
What we're going to do is build this out in the sticks a little bit.
Yusuf, the local news is report an industrious shepherd appears. Why?
Although, we will need to train a military unit. Order our troops to disable the civilian bipedal tank.
Yeah, I'm wondering if it was when they were moving through the kind of buildings that was causing problems.
Outstanding.
Right. Well, Excellency, this seems as good a time as any. Setting our tax policy to regressive will increase our tax base if our people's prosperity. Good. Let's check in now with the... We may need to consider a few...
The minister is of...
You can choose which policy opportunities a minister is going to research by clicking on it. Choose a policy opportunity for the ministers who are not given research. We should suggest policy opportunities for the remaining 3 ministers to research now.
Yeah, someone said they wanted to see the Mac. Let's do the Mac. It's a bit silly. Alright, get to the other guys. Plus fleet. Solar power. We seem to be in a desert. It's pretty good. And tax credit.
Great. Research will be conducted faster when the minister has a great deal of respect for you. We should create a survey. See the buttons in the sidebar? Click on the palace at Majimra by either finding it on the map or clicking on the... Excellency, we have used up all our actions for this month. Let us reconvene next month.
Right. Wait, we've
Good
got a bit
morning,
quicker.
Excellency. Click on the surveyor you've just trained to reveal all the potential resources in Bisenji. By exploring these sites, we can potentially uncover new resources for our economy. There is a possible resource node located on a tile not too far from his current location. Drag him to the nearest potential resource node and click survey adjacent another oil deposit. Let's build a new refinery on that oil deposit. Select one from the construction menu.
And then I've got collective by
Now
zone.
our nation has 2 oil refineries. One is sending oil to our power plant. Perhaps we can sell the oil from this one to one of our neighbors. At least while we relations with those other our relation in a if any let's see if any of our neighbors happen to have an interest in Bisenji crude oil. Once they're on the phone,
there is
select
some
negotiate
randomness to this, isn't it? So all these guys are a bit different.
Then make an offer to export oil.
Call. Negotiate export.
Not bad at all. We'll need to make sure there's a road connection between the oil refinery and the border checkpoint, or else our oil will never reach them and no money will be earned.
Let's just put with that as well, or a flush of cash. I forgot what I just did then. Those noise. Noise is bad.
Very good. Make sure your surveyor is on his way to find new resources for us. Over time, resource-producing buildings will experience corruption. Greasy hands will start cutting into our national bottom line. You should hire a facilities inspector from the palace at Majimra to travel between your resource producers and address this.
Oh, got my next one.
Good morning,
Right.
Excellency. Very good. Make sure your surveyor is on his way to find new resources for us. Perfect.
Excellency, Sabria. Apologies for the interruption. Again. Intelligence reports that
The Bisenji Liberation Front?
sending
Alright, this is
need
where it
to
was
field more
flashing
troops.
for me before.
Eliminate the BLF units before they are able to reach the wreckage.
So, Sci-Fi Society's age proves out. I think I'm gonna get some infantry.
Excellency? Excellency.
We'll see how my tank does.
Excellency, on our way.
And we'll get some airborne as well. Looks like I feel like blowing a bit of cash. I see with a bit of range that gets a bit easy, quite even.
Excellency. Excellency?
Alright, so I've got one extra thing. Order. Let's make sure you're...
Yes. Yes. Yes.
You can't move down there apparently.
Yes.
Does the surveyor have to move first?
Yes.
Shall we move you off to our
Yes.
factory down there? Right, just have to take the next month, I think. Right. BLF are moving in on the mech.
We may need to field more troops. Eliminate the BLF units
Excellency,
before they are able to
Excellency.
reach the wreckage.
Excellency. Excellency for Basenji.
Oh, let's get another infantry unit out.
Excellency, on our way.
Let's see how we do. I think for this, it's just a matter of turning through. We're losing a bit of cash. I thought it should be okay. Hopefully he'll find something cool.
We may need to field more troops. Eliminate the BLF units before they are able to reach the wreckage.
So if these guys attack from adjacent, they should be fine. There we go.
Great work, Excellency. It would be prudent to have forces spread throughout the nation to address whatever threats may come our way.
Right.
Excellency, as important as our national defense is, I will show you how to stay in power by balancing the differing interests of liberals and conservatives, religious and secular citizens, even urban and rural populations. Let's start by examining how we are doing, province by province. Click on Ban. The upper graph shows your current approval levels in Banifa by demographic over the past 10 months. If they get too displeased with you, the rebels will be emboldened.
Alright.
The lower graph shows that province's ratings for prosperity, education, health, safety, the environment, and entertainment. Keeping these from getting too low in all 5 provinces is going to be crucial if you want the people to stay content.
So actually this yellow bar means you're in a bit of danger. Red means you're not
In
more.
many provinces, our environmental ratings are falling. A few are getting particularly low. Let's talk about what we can do about that. Traffic congestion can restrict the flow of goods, and more importantly, drag down your regional environmental. Most of the roads are tinted green. It appears that traffic is not currently a bottleneck for us. If too many industries export goods on the same roads, you will eventually want to upgrade those roads by clicking on the road segment and pressing the Upgrade Roads button. So let's consider what else we can do to improve our environmental rating. At the provincial level, you can increase funding to conservation, but this will increase your treasury expenses every turn. We could also construct a nature preserve or public gardens to improve your environmental rating, which have a larger one-time cost. At a nationwide level, we can make some policy changes. They might not cost us any money, but they will likely result in other trade-offs for consideration. In the Ministry of Natural Resources, we can ration power and sacrifice our entertainment rating in all provinces for our environment rating. We can also change our governing principles from an exploitation perspective to a stewardship perspective. There is no one way to accomplish anything. The choice is yours as to how you want to proceed. You are the glorious leader.
So it looks like my decision to put that across all was a bit of a rash decision. Let's keep it down in Kayak and Umami. I think I'm just going to have to
Good. It will take time to see the results of these improvements. So, as a longer-term goal, I would suggest you think about building more agricultural fields, a plastics factory, and a manufacturing plant with a view to getting processed food production online before your citizens start to demand it.
As important as our economy is, you might also want to consider as a longer-term goal trying to grow our intelligence capabilities. Building an intelligence agency and training spies will help us find BLF camps hidden across our nation.
And finally, keep an eye on your worker count. The only way to get more workers in Basenji is to open the country up to more immigrants. And that's something you need to negotiate with our neighboring countries. Immigrants are valuable members of our society, but if our relations with their country of origin go poorly, you can expect their approval of our government to falter as well.
I note that there are certain emergency measures that can be used to relocate your population within Basenji in the event of a worker crisis, but they're ugly solutions. We can talk about them if it becomes necessary.
I think we've bombarded our glorious leader with enough information, Yusuf. Let's go. Good luck,
Hey, right.
Excellency.
Tutorial's over. So, Everyone's content with my leadership. The surveyor, I think, is.
Excellency? Excellency?
Ooh, gold. Right, let's build some cash then.
Excellency?
Construction. Mine. On gold.
Excellency?
What's missing road connection? Or smelter, so that's construction. Let's convert bauxite, aluminium, gold. Gold bars. Excellent. What's this mess? Manufacturing plant. Well, we can't build that till next year. Month. Let's give her a job. Many of my family assets I like to sell my family held in trust. As they should be used. Well, we'll return them. Make people happy. About education rating to 6. Okay. The gold bar should go to see what we could do with that plastic factory. It's 40.
Excellency?
Surveyor can head off to there. Bye. I have no idea what it's doing in the roads. Let's spread the work around. That is vanished. You've got quite a few workers. What's this yellow one? Urban people education is dropping. Right, using so much cash a turn. Right. Put a plastic factory down. Might have to be a manufacturing plant. Only this can be built into something. What should you produce? Processed food. I'm going to need another one of those next month. You know, actually use the gold bars. Right. You.
Yes. Yes. Yes, I'll go right away.
Can I assume there's going to be some corruption? Yeah, there's 11% corruption in there. It's okay. I'm pretty sure my economy will be... Okay. Oh, there's people at the bottom one. What would cleric blaming an essence high divorce rate and moral decay? I don't have a means to do with justice. Yeah, let's throw money at the bomb for now. Right. I move you up to here and then hit that button.
Yes. Yes. They're hiding anything.
Ah, so put your buildings together, because that helps remove corruption. So, construction, manufacturing plant. And this will produce lots of goods. Excellent, so we've got a chain going on. So gold comes from our gold mine to here to our luxury goods. Now we'll leave it on there. Okay, yes, health is increasing. They want luxury gardens. Nature preserve. Luxury gardens, there we go. There we go. Loyalty increase, favour earned. Oh, suddenly the bus fleet's ready. Oh, you can scroll down, there's a lot more. Alright, so he can't build many of these. Oh, so there's lots of stuff that I have. Alright. Got a nutrition program. You must improve education at Kayak. So that'll be a matter of going budget. I don't have the action to do it yet, I have to wait a month. Alright. That'll be my rule, but I'm going to be running out on cash at this point.
Yes.
If you would like to move up to
Go
here,
right away.
let's put our armour out. New infantry, there it is. Yes, I parked the tanks on the border, that's not going to cause a war at all, is it?
On our way.
The airborne, we'll move over to here.
For Basenji.
Makes a good view of London every time you do it. It's nice. Anyway, I should actually end this video. Thanks for watching. If you don't mind sitting through the thing again, and next time we can push forward. See you then.